Hello everyone, Kelby here and this is A Lifetime of Lies. Today I'm going to make a video on ways to pass time when you're either new in recovery or you've been in recovery for a while and you're like, well, what do I do next? Rule 1, pray. Now for me, especially when I was new, the praying process was something that was really special for me. I remember when I first started the whole recovery process, and I remember I was talking to my dad, and they were like, well, they're saying in meetings and stuff, they're like, well, you need to pray. And went and talked to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, they're talking about praying and such, in meetings. And he's like, well, yeah. He's like, you're not going to go a day without eating food, are you? And I'm like, well, no. And he's like, well, then why would you starve your spirit? That made sense for me. Now, I don't know for anyone else. Everyone has their own process, their own journey. I did different ways for me to pray. Was like I would go and I have a prayer book within my beliefs, and I would do just a normal prayer, like just talking to God, and then I would use my prayer book afterwards. Other people have many different ways to pray. Some people just talk to God. Some people just use, meditation. This is another form of prayer that we can use, and there's many different types of meditation, just sitting meditation, walking meditation. You can just do like yoga, stuff like this. Like these are different types of meditations that are awesome that can help you in your prayer processes. For me personally, when I did meditation, it was me sitting in a room by myself. I'd open the window during the summer times when there was a nice breeze coming into the house, and I would light some incense. And with the incense, what I would do is I'd let it blow through the room and create this ambiance. I'd sit down, listen to some calming music, and create a meditation process. Rule 2. Find a hobby. Now this is important to me because when I first came into recovery, I needed to do something besides just studying recovery all the time, because after a while it was just too much going on in my head and I was becoming recovery overload. So I needed to find something that was going to keep me busy, that was also going to keep my head out of the whole drug thinking process. So what I did and what was suggested to me was to find a hobby. So I am a drummer, but I couldn't play drums in an apartment complex. So I had to find a new hobby, right? So I started to study another language. Now, a lot of people were studying Spanish, and I was like, well, that's a great language. It's an awesome language. But for me, I wanted to try something that was more challenging. So I decided to speak Japanese. Now, let me tell you something that was really amazing about this. It was just little bit at a time, just one little bit at a time. And what was awesome about this was 6 years later, I found myself speaking Japanese to members that were in recovery that were from Japan that didn't speak any English at all. And that was a really cool experience because I developed getting friends in recovery from Japan because you guys told me to pick a hobby and to do something different. Now there's many other hobbies you can pick, skateboarding we're talking about. You can go play music, go rollerblade, go do art, go swimming. Go canoeing or fishing. There's so many other things that you can do that will help you in your recovery processes. 3. Set long and short-term goals and accomplish them. For example, my short-term goals is to get good grades every semester. My long-term goals is to get my master's degree as a counselor in college. Not only that, I've had to struggle through many other situations. For example, like getting my license back. It took me 7 years to get my license back, and I had to set many short-term goals to get to that long-term goal in life. And I had learned certain spiritual principles, for example, like determination and patience. But through these things, it's helped me grow and become stronger in being able to be successful in my life challenges. Rule 4, read a book. Read a book on something. Whatever you want to read your book on, just find something that you want to read. Maybe you just want to read something for self-help, something that will help you better understand recovery and spiritual growth as an individual. Or maybe you just want to read a book on romance or adventure and just get out of reality for a little bit, calm down and relax and just have a good day just to decompress from everything that is going on in your life. Or maybe you want to read a goal on those hobbies that you've been planning to work on to have more ideas to make your hobby stronger and to have better plans for the future. Whatever you're reading on, that is just a good idea to just help you as an individual pass time and to really make that time valuable for you and for your future. Or you can do step work. If you're in recovery, this is for people that are in recovery that are in a 12-step program, or maybe faith-based programs as well. Like maybe you're in drug court. I don't know, but maybe this is just a time where you can just do step work to help you pass that time and to get things accomplished. Once again, this is just helping you spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, and just through, as an individual. Number 5, call someone. Now, this is probably a good idea, especially if you're new in recovery and you're feeling antsy and you want to use, or you're just having bad ideas. It's a good idea to just call someone, because our secrets grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure. So by calling someone and getting those ideas out there, it will help you get those feelings out and to help once again decompress from the built-in feelings that you're feeling that are bundling inside that could be dangerous. Or maybe you're just feeling lonely and you just need somebody to talk to. It's a good idea to just call someone or talk to someone. Or maybe you're bored and you just have nothing to do, and it's a good idea to call and maybe talk to someone, which would actually bring me into rule number 6, which is just call someone to hang out. Go hang out with them. Go do things. Go be busy. Find someone to hang out with. Maybe you just have some errands to run. Maybe you have somewhere to go and things to do throughout the day. This is another good idea, to just get out of the house where there is a dangerous place where, you can come up with some dangerous ideas. Rule 7, go do service work. Like if you're in recovery, chair a meeting, or be a part of activities and help plan for future events in recovery that will inspire people to want to change in their lives. Or speak for events, speak at meetings, inspire people to want to do better for their lives. If you're not in a recovery program, go work in a thrift store and go help people, help them find clothes, help them find like a microwave or something along the lines of that. Or you can even help people in other forms. For example, like you can feed the needy. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave your comments down below so I can get a better idea of what people do and don't like. And I hope to see you guys all again here soon.